What's up, everybody? Let's get that little aligned better. Turn that over. What's up, everyone? Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to Mystery Bag Monday. We have something like 8 bags plus one of the big bags that we have been opening up that we've been having a lot of fun with. So, should be a lot of fun. If you've never been to a Mystery Bag Monday live stream, the way this works is I get these rag bags full of t-shirts from local thrift stores. Generally, they are trying to sell these to like mechanic shops and furniture companies, stuff to use rags to clean up stuff. But I go ahead and I buy the t-shirts bags myself, and we search them live for vintage t-shirts. We found some super cool ones, including that Grateful Dead t-shirt right there. And we found plenty over the years. If you could help me out, what's up, Kelsey? Let me know that the audio is working fine. Just want to make sure that that's all good to go and that everyone can hear me just fine. We do have 8 bags, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 bags. I was wrong. Sorry. What's up, Tyler? Fishy, good to have you here. We're going to dig into these. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to, you can actually participate a little bit. Oh, yeah, thanks. I just picked this one up for like 25 cents. One of my favorite. I got a bunch of them that I got from thrift store. But if you want to participate, possibly even win one of these dope or win something from these bags, join our Discord group, which is in links in the description below. Join the group, find the channel that says guess the tea, get the tea. Find your favorite t-shirt on the internet, drop a link there, and if that t-shirt comes out of the bag, it's yours for free. So check that out. It's a lot of fun. We haven't had anyone quite win one yet. I'm really hoping that if we just get enough entries, we'll finally get one of these days. So get your entries in quick, because once the bags start coming out, if the t-shirt comes out before you actually drop the link, it's not going to count. So you want to make sure you get your links in early. So and once there's rules in the channel as well, so you can check that out. What's up, Rob? Brian, good to see you again. Shane, let's go. Let's rock. So let's go ahead. Let's dig right in. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time because we do have a lot of bags to get to, plus one of the large bags we've been pulling a lot of cool like Harley from. So who knows what's going to be in there today. The bags have been back on sort of schedule as far as like how often they're being restocked. The last couple of weeks have been a little hit or miss. We have a Pepsi Cola, like late 90s Pepsi Cola t-shirt right here on the Fruit of the Loom Best. That's a pretty good start, I'd say. Pretty good start. We have some towels, like always. How's everyone's week going? How's your thrifting going? If you find anything cool, let us know in the chat. We'd love to hear what you're finding. Sell anything big? Is the fourth quarter going well for you? We want to hear from you guys. Share what's going on. Oh, we are on. I think we're already on the board. Got this cool vintage on the Hanes. The Hanes Comfort Tee. We got some dolphins. It's Venice Beach, Florida. Got some dolphins there. Not too bad. A tourist tee. So maybe there's just some late 90s stuff in here that'd be really nice. Oh, look. Oh, check that out. We got a Superman Returns Ringer promo tee. I don't know when did this movie come out? Does anyone know? I don't remember. It's made in USA. It released on June 30th. I know that. Sponsored by Pepsi. We're on the board already. Bins have been extremely slow after the hurricane. Ooh, yeah, I bet they have been. Yeah, that's rough. Lots of small sales, nothing too crazy. Wow, 38 packages out the door. Tyler, dang. That's a lot. That's a high number. What's up, Rusty? Good to have you here. We have like an early 2000s Nike on the gray tag, size medium, made of U.S. components. That little essential check right there. I probably have so many of those t-shirts. So far, we're doing pretty good, and I think it's going to keep going. Yes. Oh, that's funny. All right, so this is a local college near us But this is a vintage T-shirt, single stitch with the Little Caesars sponsorship on the back. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah, this bag is popping off more so than normal. We've got a modern Mountain Dew reprint, not a vintage T-shirt. I wonder. So we have more Pepsi. We have the Pepsi throwback vintage T-shirt made in the USA. Um, I wonder what's going on. This is kind of faded. I don't think it's supposed to be faded though. Got a lot of Pepsi T-shirts and more Nike, size medium, gray tag, 2000s with the little embroidered Nike hit there. We're like killing it on this bag. This is all late 90s, early 2000s. We got Pepsi One. Looks like this stuff was like they were sponsoring some sort of event. Pepsi One. Superman Returns 2008. Okay, so vintage. What is this? Oh, that's funny. We got a Lipton 100% iced tea. I wonder if it's like a truck driver or like someone who worked for one of these bottling companies, got all these T-shirts over the years, and just donated them. Because yeah, look, we have this is not a vintage tea, but it's got the Tropicana. This is definitely somebody who works for Pepsi, the bottling company, distributor, or something like that. And we've got the cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper tea. All right, so we're hitting really hard on the beverage T-shirts. This one's sick. This is not vintage, I don't think. No, but it's got Pepsi's. That's the new logo, the new Pepsi logo. Probably not going to hold on to that one, seeing as we have a handful of them already. We've got oh, these are okay. This is interesting. This is not super old. We got the Sobe. I think is that Sobe? No, Life Water. Sobe. Yeah. Life Water soap. Oh, did they buy Sobe? That's kind of cool. I've sold Sobe T-shirts before for pretty decently. We have Amp modern T-shirts, like the Amp NASCAR sponsorship. All kinds of T-shirts. We got property of 7-Up, late 90s, early 2000s on the Hanes Ultra Cotton. I don't know. I may not end up keeping all of these, but man, there's tons of them. We've got another modern Lipton T-shirt. Praying for dancing. That'd be crazy. That would be wild, but never know. Never know. What is this? We've got a Miami Tees. This is the it's Gulf Shore, Alabama. It's might be vintage, but yeah. So here we go with another older Sobe healthy refreshment. Some big fans of Sobe out there. I know that they exist. We have the older Diet Pepsi Ringer. Like all of the Pepsi products are being repped here in this one bag. Crazy. Let's see what else we can find. Looks like we have a Hard Rock tee. I don't think it's one of the vintage ones. But it's Hard Rock San Antonio. My San Antonio friends represent. I know we have some in our group that from San Antonio. Another one of those Diet Pepsis. I wonder what else. Come on. There's still quite a few T-shirts in here. Let's see what else comes on out. Some radio T-shirts. Here we go. Another 7-Up tee. I might keep some of these. I don't know. Some of these are like, I mean, you probably have to be a really big fan of some of these drinks to go buy spend some money on a modern T-shirt. But another 7-Up T-shirt. Here's a Mountain Dew tee. You know what would be crazy? But here's another Mountain Dew tee, more modern. Yeah, T-shirt lot, Pepsi products. It's basically a big gulp. So that's what I was going to refer to was 7-Eleven because like we don't have 7-Elevens in our town. The nearest 7-Eleven is probably 2 and 3 hours away, maybe in St. Louis. But like There was that Halo Mountain Dew T-shirt. Um, we got the Boomerang Six Flags. Speaking of St. Louis, um, uh, there was this Mountain Dew Halo 7-Eleven sort of promo T-shirt that was part of a contest, and it like sold for like a crazy stupid amount of money not too long ago. Um, what's this? Say Pepsi, please. It's got the modern. I think that's the new modern logo. So I don't think that's too crazy. But that'd be wild to find something like that. Another one of those 7-Up teas. I'm probably not going to keep all of those. Um, there's another Dr. Pepper tea. This one's not old. This one's pretty modern, probably 2010, 11, something like that. We have one more T-shirt in this bag, and it's looked like nothing. Oh, whoops! I missed a T-shirt. Let's see what this is. So we have a Dr. Pepper berries and cream flavor. Maybe I'll probably do some sort of like lot of beverage T-shirts. Someone will go for that. Let's go Pepsi Clear, Pepsi Crystal. Who knows? Let's see if there's any more of those beverage T-shirts in these bags. Got plenty of them. This is bag number 2. We'll do the bag at the end. If you're a reseller, my fourth quarter has been all over the place. All over the place. We'll get like a crazy 3 days, and it seems like every time. I know that the seller update recently came out for eBay, and that always seems to screw with sales. It definitely feels like it's screwing with mine because like we were going like super hard for like a week, $1,000+ days, and then we like got cut off like the day after the update, like cut off. We're back down to a few $100. In some cases, one day we had 0 sales, which was wild. That does not happen very often. And that was like across all platforms. I don't know about you guys, but I go for that. I don't know about you guys, but what's this? Hold on a second. It's not easy being a princess. Vintage on the Hanes. Well, Hanes heavyweight, made in USA. Hilarious. Well, it's vintage. But yeah, it's always pretty rough around the seller updates on eBay. Anyone else on a platform like Poshmark, Depop, something like that? I have it's been like dead silent on all other platforms. eBay has been pretty decent up until the update, but otherwise those platforms have largely cooled off pretty bad. I don't know. This is cool. Cool youth Nike tee. Just do it. It's a youth size, so I'd probably try to sell it if it was an adult size. Yeah, I'm with you on I'm with you on Macari. I'm just selling on Insta. Okay, all right. Are you selling, Ryan? Are you selling through like just your personal Instagram or through their their marketplace features? Because I've thought about that too. You guys know how bad I am with Instagram in the first place. It's just like sometimes it's the last thing on my mind. TNA Wrestling. So there's a lot of that tag lately. Zinc. I don't know if that's a big deal. It doesn't look very cool, in my opinion. Two birds, one bat. Cardinals. We got the gray Nike tag. Big old Nike swoosh in the middle. Made in Honduras of U.S. fabric, so early 2000s probably. The 94 Metallica has no views. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right about the t-shirts, Ryan, on Instagram. Yeah, a lot of live streams and the auctions and stuff have been, yeah, they've sort of, a lot of people have worked a good a, a a good following there. People sort of come to expect and seek that place out for good stuff. So it's a good point. Oh, we have here, is this vintage? No, Carnival Cruise. No, it's not vintage. This bag's not as hot as the previous bags. We got some redneck mechanic, redneck sportsman, pretty worn, stress t-shirt, probably from the 2010s, the teens, if you will. Yeah, I feel you. Crickets on eBay. T-shirt sales way, 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 way down on eBay. Like, I haven't sold a major T-shirt on eBay in a minute. The last few big T-shirts, like I'm talking like 100 plus, have been on Depop and a couple private sales. Oh, those Levi posters. Ooh, Rob, let's talk. Russ, you get better prices on Etsy. I agree with you, but my problem with Etsy was like, and I haven't been on Etsy in a couple years now, but when I was on there, we moved a bunch of denim inventory. This is before we had before we had uh, a YouTube channel. Or yeah, I believe so. It just was too hard. I was not getting hardly any traffic through their search engine, and I had no means of, at the time, of developing a sort of influence and get push people to our Etsy site. So like, I just felt like I was wasting money every month just to keep stuff listed on Etsy. Um, does anyone do Whatnot? I don't sell on Whatnot. I have purchased on Whatnot, but that's about it. Um, stepping back, stepping back a bit from Whatnot. Yeah, lots of sellers, not enough buyers, and the buyers that are there are, probably resellers themselves. Rob, are you talking about Pendleton or Whatnot? All right, Pendleton, Etsy or Whatnot? Bag number 3. Got some towels. Etsy. Yeah, I've always liked Etsy. I feel like you could always get a better price. It just last time we did it, it's just so slow. Um, I imagine I should probably pop back on there and try to get something going. I'm about to hire somebody to work an additional some additional help to help me process some stuff, and so certainly possible that they're going to run some of my Prime Lister, and so they'll probably load up. Part of their job will be loading up all those extra platforms for me. Let's see. Whatnot, best way to get the lowest value for your shirts. Ryan, that's true. Yeah, unless you're like huge, unless you're like guys like Rally Roots or something, or was it Loveless? Is it Loveless that's on there? Somebody else is on there. Maybe he's on Instagram. I can't remember. A couple other big names. Like, unless you're those guys and you have these huge followings, where an auction can actually be an auction versus just sort of one or two people in your auction place bidding on something. It's gonna be a tough ride. I feel like. That's why people were saying. That's why people have talked to me like, "Hey, are you're like on YouTube? You should do that." And I'm like, I don't know. I think it would be fun to run shows. It's just, I feel like I'm already live streaming like twice a week. I feel like I would just go crazy. Oh, there's Miles in here. Where'd he go? Oh, Miles. Hey, man. Good to hear from you, bro. Happy to hear about the little one, dude. It's the best, isn't it? Super cool. It's super awesome being a parent. That's awesome. And your wife, she doing all right? I know she had that accident before that. Super rough. Rob, I have had many, by the way. Um, Probably more than I have had offers, but that's because but I was also on Grailed for like years before now, and so but I would agree that offers have become more of the norm than they used to. That's for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, this bag is turning out to be a nothing burger, like completely nothing. Nothing even interesting in the modern, of modern. Got a John Cena tee, little youth John Cena. Which I think I get a youth John Cena tee every single live stream. What's this? Got a gray modern Nautica. Not even all that interesting. We have a modern Transformers T-shirt, and that's bag number four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bag number 4. That was 3. I don't remember. Yeah, it's all I did see. I did see it. Super, super dope. Um, Sold for 12.75. That's awesome. I think that's the last Type 2 I sold for right about that. Um, uh, yeah, that's super dope. I'm contemplating. So I might be doing a top 10 list of highest sold items at the Durango Vintage Festivus this week. Um, oh, Rob, thanks, bro. To somebody, did you gift it? Awesome. Thanks for gifting the membership. That's super cool. I didn't even realize you could actually do that. Thanks, though. Um, Best gig ever signed up for. Absolutely, Ryan. Definitely an adjustment for us, especially since yeah. Oh yeah, that's got to be tough, Miles. Um, but good. We're very glad to hear that. You didn't get to choose to just go. It just went to somebody. uh, that's awesome. Um, but yeah, we might do the heat check might be for going over the top 10 sales at Durango, which if you haven't seen, was pretty wild. Did anyone watch any of the Durango Vintage Festivus coverage? I know like Drew Heifetz and Bid Stitch were all there. It didn't seem like super well attended to me, sort of strangely. Like I think the most people I saw at one time was like maybe 100 or so, 102, 150. I mean, I know that like I'm like a super nerd about this, but like in my head, it's like, oh man, there must be like at least 1,000 nerds out there, but it didn't seem like that. Yeah, the that's the big news is the 1980 or 1880 selling for 76K. So you probably know what's going to be number one on that list if I make it. But I'm curious to see what other things sold. Oh man, if this were only legit, only actually real, that'd be super dope. It's just a lucky modern lucky brand t-shirt. All right, come on, let's get some old stuff. Right now, we're just sitting at like late '90s, early 2000s. That's like the sort of threshold of what we found today so far. Yeah, I'm trying to find out because I'm about to do the top 10. They did have the whole auction was live and online, so you could bid online and live. What is what I assumed. Oh, look at this! This is interesting. It's a single stitch, but I don't really know what this is. Anyone know what this is? Looks like it's a maybe Thai or something like that. Indonesian, some sort. Anybody? It's McDonald's. It's just a McDonald's T-shirt from overseas. It's on a peace tag. Designed by USA. Designed by USA. Made in Thailand. Anyone got any ideas? Single stitch, but it feels a bit more modern. Coke. Yeah, see, I thought it would look like Coke too, but I thought I've seen some of those Coke ones. And yeah, maybe so. Maybe I'm just yeah, I bet Rob, you had all the yard selling going on. Um yeah, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna look at it and see if I can't put together a list of at least the top 10 um items sold. I know there's a bunch of stuff like a lot of crazy stuff was picked up in the and they're like $10 a pound, vintage by the pound pile. Um, somebody, basically bid 5,000, something like $5,000 to be the first one into the pile and got 5 minutes all by himself. That's got to be like the rush of a lifetime for like a vintage dealer. Is like 5 minutes of all you can grab vintage clothing from like average age. I think they said was like 1970. It's got to be crazy. Yeah, it's got to be crazy. What's this? Oh, Festivus games. That's funny. All right, next bag. That bag sucks. Worse than the first or the other one before that. Yeah, I really was bummed that it just didn't work out. Like my schedule was not set up for to attend Festivus. If they do it again, I'll definitely be there. And I imagine like I said, it didn't look to me like it was super crazy attended, but it didn't look like it was crazy well attended to me. So, um, but maybe that was expected. I don't know. In my head, there's 1,000, 10,000, nerds just like me, and some of you guys that will just be there all weekend, nerding out on old dirty clothes. Oh, that's funny. I just saw this T-shirt. I just saw this T-shirt today on somebody, and I was like, "Oh, that's a cool looking T-shirt." Um, don't know. I don't know if this. I mean, it's obviously very modern, but it's a cool looking T-shirt. Kind of gives me like the vibes of. Oh, we got a vintage polo jeans, or most likely vintage. I think they closed down in 2006, is right. But we got that T-shirt. Not too bad. I sell that type of stuff. Those like polo shirts, pretty much like every other month for like $20. Like it's pretty. Like I can buy them and pretty much guarantee that they'll be sold in a few months. Um, Anybody catch the Deadpool news? They're bringing Hugh Jackman back again for to play Wolverine one last time. But I feel like they've said that about him many times. So we'll see how one last time it really actually is. I have the. Oh, look at this. So we're back to the Pepsis. Uh, I have the lime of your life, Pepsi Lime. We got some rare Pepsi product T-shirts. So maybe it's all, yeah, more Pepsi. This is another modern Pepsi tee. Um, we're back in the Pepsi grind. Let's see what else. If there's any other rare ones. What's this? Mixology Laboratories. I don't know what that is. Something modern. Yep, more Pepsi. Pepsi Lime is huge in Europe. Huge in Europe. I've never had a Pepsi Lime in my life. All right, see you, Miles. We'll catch you later. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, we got an RC Cola fan, and oh, look at this. We got another. This is not like terribly vintage, probably early 2000s, but Pepsi Edge. This moment deserves a Pepsi Edge. A lot of these, yeah, I'm gonna have the whole freaking lineup over the last 20 years. We got a Crush T-shirt. Keeping the theme going. This is a bit more recent on a recent Gildan tag. We've got a Daytona 500 T-shirt. It is modern and it's like super. I can't tell what's going on, but it's like super washed out. More Pepsi. Let's say Pepsi, please. It does, and that's I do love bags with themes. Mostly like bags with a theme of like uh like American Thunder or like vintage Marvel T-shirts. We got this guy. Is that John Cena? Am I right? Right. On a Stephen Barry's tag. It's not even on a. It's not even on a WWE tag. What's this? We got a DC shoes tee. It's a modern, printed on a tag. 511 Tactical. Smokey the Bear. All right, I think this is the last T-shirt. How many times have you seen this T-shirt in the last month? I feel like I see it every time I go to this one particular Goodwill. It's like there's like one or two of them always there. RC and a moon pie. Yeah, better theme. What makes money? That's my favorite theme. All right, we got 3 more of the normal bags, and then we're gonna go to the big bag, the big boy bag. I don't know if any of you guys are East Coast guys, but you guys ever try Cheerwine? It was really big back east. I guess it's probably a little, I don't know if it was distributed or owned by RC Cola, but I always felt like I saw them together. But Cheerwine was one of my favorites growing up as a teenager. A whole lot of nothing so far. We got an all over print. Oh, that's fun. We got the Beatles all over print. This is not a vintage one from 2009. This was like this looks like a women's T-shirt too. This is a product that came out back then. I'm not sure it has any value, but might as well try since I already own it. And it's the Beatles, so it should do okay. Oh, that's sick. That's a great idea, Rob. Let's do that in the Discord. Let's set that up. So if you want to be part of the holiday exchange, T-shirt exchange, or T-shirts or whatever, like let's join our Discord. We'll work something out and make it. We'll set it up. That'd be a lot of fun. And we can like randomize it. Be fun. So you don't know who gets your T-shirt or something. Brian, your kids love Cheerwine. Good. Good, good, good. You got good kids. There you go, Kelsey. That's quite economical. To wear or to sell. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, someone's probably getting a Pepsi tea, is all I'm saying at this point. Pepsi tea, or I have a bunch of Barack Obama campaign T-shirts. Uh, I gotta do something with them. I haven't gotten even that far. I'm so backed up on photos. We're taking plenty of photos. It's just I've been getting so much lately that it's hard to keep up. Total surprise, and you have to wear whatever you get. Well, we'll have to figure that out because sizes and stuff. Um, but that should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. All right, that is the last bag of that, or last T-shirt of that bag. Again, these last few T-shirts have been, or these last few bags have been garbage. All right, here we go. 2 more of these. Yeah, for an English major, man. Come on. I need to see something good here. Restore my faith in these bags. I mean, Pepsi's cool and all, but man can only, have so many Pepsi T-shirts. If you were gonna go to a, let's say, a vintage thrift festival, what would get you there? Like, what kind of activity? Like, what would be the most important thing to get you to something like that? Similar, I guess, like to Festivus, to the vintage Festivus. What would you need to be at this event to motivate you to attend? I'm not asking this so much because I'm planning on something. I'm just saying. I'm just curious. What would get you motivated to go, or over the hump of like actually deciding to put it as part of your plan? A bunch of military stuff. That's a good point. I mean, I think some of it was like Indiana jeans, is so synonymous with vintage jeans that like not everybody is that nerdy about jeans. So having it be sort of bent in that direction, um, sort of probably limited the attendance, I'd imagine. Um, I mean, I didn't even know if the attendance was actually considered limited. Maybe they were packed out and they couldn't stand it. Just it looked like less people than I expected to be there. Personal cash flow and distance. That's true. Locality. Fill a bag. I know the fill a bag looks so much fun. It was a little aggressive. I mean, it's like the bends, I suppose, or at least some bends. Not all bends are like that, but um, I definitely feel like it would need to like if you get there to get to source, like if you were able to source at this event, um, and not all these people that were there. I mean, it wasn't like specifically a reseller, like a reseller event. So, um, I don't. Oh, oh, never mind. Um, it wasn't a reseller event, so like, I think it'd be cool if there was a reseller event, have like I don't know about classes, but like another Beatles tee. That's kind of cool. We'll hold on to them for now and see what we decide to do. But like seminars and like little guest lectures, I guess. stuff like that. See, some knowledge building. Fill a bag and trucker hats. That's a good one. Yeah, Rusty, I think you're right about the auction. I know that they were having a hard time getting people overseas registered on high bid, and so that was a bit chaotic. Um, I was actually real surprised at seeing some of the video from the live stream of the auction. How yeah, like how sparse it was. But then again, you're talking about some pretty big value pieces. Not everybody has the money for that, so why would they sit there if they weren't even going to be able to bid? Um, like I know that I wasn't gonna. If I went, I wouldn't be buying those big pieces. I think even the big buckleback was actually bought in partnership with two different people. It was split. More Pepsi. Wow, we are stocked full of Pepsi teas. Um, but right now, as far as like big hitters, we're gonna have to. Looks like we might have to count on the big bag to help us out here. While I may have made enough money to, or made found enough stuff to eventually sell to make my money back on these bags, I might be sitting on a loss for a minute. Not a huge loss, which is nice, but come on, band tees, where you at? Somebody had to be a Marvel fan in the early '90s. Someone from this podunk town. Yeah, I think it was like split. I think I saw it was split 90-10. So somebody obviously put up quite a bit more money, but it's kind of funny that it was a 90-10 split because they just had to get over the hump. I don't know if they made that deal like on the floor, saying like, "Hey, let's combine forces here. I'll throw an extra, $5,000 to get the win." But I've got to imagine it's one of the more valuable pairs of Levi's on the planet at this point. I mean, there have been some higher sales, but I mean, I'm certain there's been very few sales that I'm aware of a pair that's that old. Huh. Sheep. Someone trying to make a point about hype beasts, I guess. What's this? Oh, that's. I thought for a second it was a little bit older, but it's not. Modern Wrangler. It'd be cool if it were older. All right, Rusty. Let's talk. We'll talk. I'll get them all out and find out what the sizes are and stuff. Um, come on, come on. Give me something older. This is cool and wild. We got a modern mountain T-shirt, but it's pretty cool, pretty wild. Mountain T-shirts, young and old, sell just fine for me most of the time. Don't typically have a problem moving those things. Whew. Dust started catching up with me. All right, we're coming to the end of this bag without much to say, without much to show for it. A couple of mostly early 2000s, some Nike and Pepsi. So we'll see. Oh, Ryan, why? That's a bummer, man. People cutting sleeves off. All right, see you, Brian. Yeah, Tyler All Stars got he had like I think, and this is just me, as far as I can tell in our Discord group, that might be the find of the year. So far, I think Ryan has the find of the year. If I can remember correctly. If someone had a better find, let me know. But I think it might be Ryan. I mean, yeah, Tyler. Tyler, not Ryan. Sorry, Tyler. All right, we're opening up the big bag. It's not as big as it was last time, but right off the bat, we're already hitting with some Harley t-shirts. Doesn't look like this very old. It is made in USA, size medium. Might be a women's size medium. We have vintage 13th annual Ronnie Mills Memorial Ride for Life 1998. So we got some motorcycle t-shirts here. Dope. It's on a Fruit of the Loom. And something else here. Oh, yes. All right, this is helping us out. We got that Chevy Racing t-shirt. I've sold this t-shirt a number of times at this point. probably too many times to count. What the? All Sport Max Weight. What? This is an All Sport Max Weight. Is this like, am I missing something, or is this just some random couple's picture on a single stitch All Sport tag? This is not some cultural reference that I'm unaware of, right? Anybody? These aren't some like famous people. I think it might just be an older couple. That's dope though. Vintage single stitch t-shirt. We got the Sports Afield single stitch. That's not ain't gonna go anywhere. Top notch grandpa. So it looks like we have some older t-shirts here. Gold Wing Express. I don't know what this is. It's on a. Oh, this is not that old. I thought this was. That's not old. Not at all. We have a Gildan heavyweight cotton. Fish shudder at the mere mention of my name. Vintage t-shirt. Is this single stitch? Sleeves are long, double stitch, but it's on an older Gildan heavyweight, late 90s. Technically vintage. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. homemade photo tees, but they have to be old. So somebody like back in the day had that photo scanned in and printed. I mean, back then it probably wasn't as easy. I assume it looks like it's from back in the day. I mean, a t-shirt definitely is. I hope not. All right, come on. We hit a little bit of heat. Let's see. Come on, let's finish it out with something really cool. The last few weeks with these big bags have sort of helped us out and finished us out with some cool stuff. All right, we've got something old. Oh wow. I know there's some Oregon folks in the house. We've got a Hanes 50/50, late 80s or 90s. The Snowshoe Fire, 1999 in Oregon. Single stitch. That's interesting. It is vintage and interesting and in really good condition. Could be a good sign of things to come. Vintage Fruit of the Loom blank, but it is dirty and like soiled as all get out. Ooh. Yeah, baby. We got the Screen Stars size large Suzuki tee, single stitch. Look at that, everybody. Single stitch, very 80s on the screen, 80s Screen Stars tag. Is that Murray's Suzuki? That's sick. Someone's gonna love that t-shirt. It's in good condition too. It's pretty clean. All right, I'm already liking. We're just now crossing into this t-shirt or this bag, and I'm already feeling good. We have the jerseys. Size large, single stitch, made in USA, grid tag. Hootin' and a Hollerin', Gainesville, Missouri t-shirt. Not a crazy t-shirt, but kind of funny, and it's vintage. And a t-shirt that I think I have now probably 4 or 5 times over. It's this vintage grizzly bear tee, 1993 on the Cotton Grove, made in USA, size large. I've had this t-shirt and sold this t-shirt, I feel like, a half dozen times. But all right, we're doing good. I knew this. Oh, I see an Oneida tag. We got Big Tex Branson, something from Branson, Missouri. Probably not worth a whole lot. We have another blank gray t-shirt. We'll probably hold on to that one because it's a little cleaner than the other one. And another blank single stitch Fruit of the Loom black pocket tee. You know I love my blank. All right, we got another single stitch. We're killing it on vintage here. What's your excuse now? We got some hunting humor. It is single stitch. Yeah, single stitch. The tag has been removed. Feels like a Hanes. Pretty big Hanes to me. All right, we got some more t-shirts here. We got World's Greatest Gramps. Oh. We have a jersey 50-50 size large. God only made a few perfect heads. The rest are covered with hair. Hilarious. We got the old person novelty t-shirt. Those will eventually sell. Clearly we have some grandpa's clothes. That's for sure. We got Screen Star's Best. This is interesting. Screen Star's Best single stitch on the sort of peach pink Predator props. I'm assuming that's a motorboat engine company. The Cotton Grove, yeah. Oh, you just sold one of these guys right here, or the grizzly bear one? Because I've sold the grizzly bear one too a few times. I'm gonna keep that over here. All right, come on. Let's get Grandpa's old Harley t-shirts. That's what we want. Grandpa's old Harley tees. That's what we're looking for. Grandpa's old Harley t-shirts. Or Nirvana tees. We got a single stitch. 80s Hanes. A little bit naughty. Spell out t-shirt. Big size XL. I'll let you guys do the reading. But this one I've seen sell before. I'm trying to remember what I've seen it sold for, but all that sort of, I shudder to think that was Grandpa's t-shirt, but maybe so. That's pretty funny. Wait a minute. Nope. Okay, it's double checking. All right, so we've got quite a bit of vintage in this bag. A lot of old t-shirts. So I'm feeling pretty good. The bags have been covered. We're doing just fine. Doing more than fine. Another one of those Predator props t-shirts. Holiday exchange tee right there. You're absolutely right, Rob. Absolutely right. All right, let's see what else we have here. Looks. Oh, I thought this felt older, but it's not. Come on, another Scruples tee. Nope. Let's see. Still got a handful of t-shirts here, so we're doing just fine. Got a really old single stitch Florida t-shirt, American Eagle. I don't know if that's it's American Eagle Outfitters. It's an old American Eagle tag. Pretty old. All right, Kelsey. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. We got a this is vintage. Yeah, it's probably a vintage Carnival t-shirt. Carnival Cruise Lines. I get a lot of those from this bag because it's a retirement community. Another Predator props t-shirt. Probably just bag those all together and lot them all up. No. All right, come on. That's kind of funny. The Lunch King. It's like a school. Yeah, Viola Public School cafeteria. Hilarious. It's not old. Funny though. All right, we have some single stitch. Nope, it's not single stitch camo, but it's pretty cool looking camo t-shirt. Put it to the side. It is older. What do we got? Oh yeah, baby! Yes! Grandpa coming through with the 3D emblem, everybody. I knew it was in there, Grandpa. Harley Davidson, made in USA. Motorcycles for the people, by the people. It has some holes, but it's a big size. The faded 3D emblem tag, you cannot see it. But yes, Grandpa, thank you. And it's a big size too. Holes in the front, again, unfortunately, but that's, Harley tees be like that sometimes, but super, super thin. You can probably see me through it. I don't know, maybe not, but yes. All right, come on. Couple more Grandpa's Harley tees. There's one. There ought to be at least two. Who only owns one Harley t-shirt? Like seriously, who just owns one? If you're a motorcyclist, originally. Oh, come on. We might only get one. But I'm happy. 3D emblem. Can't complain. I don't think I even see it. Oh, the date is super worn out. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. All right, only a handful more here. I probably won't do a full recap of all those Pepsi shirts. I'll go through some of them. But it looks like Grandpa only owned one Harley t-shirt. It looks like we may have one more vintage tee here. Wow, we got an old school vintage single stitch Sam's Club? Yeah. Sam's Club t-shirt, 1993. Someone was a Sam's Club fan. Vintage tee. Walmart's headquarters not far from here, so not surprising. All right, I think these are the last t-shirts right here in this bag. That is it, everybody. That is it. Game is over for the day. Let's go ahead and review. Let's take a look. We got some no back hit. Was there a back hit on 3D? There was not. No back hit on the 3D. All right, so we got the let's go ahead and I would say show that again. We've got the 3D. That's our biggest hit probably of the day. Single hit at least. We've got funny vintage single stitch hunting tee. We got this vintage Carnival Cruise Lines tourist tee. Those actually don't do too bad. We have the Naughty Novelty single stitch t-shirt in a good size. We got the Old People Novelty t-shirt, single stitch in a good size. We've got, let's see. We got a bunch of these Predator Motor single stitch t-shirts. Have them over there. We got the Cotton Grove Grizzly tee, good size as well. Size large, single stitch. We got some random motorcycle ride t-shirt on the Fruit of the Loom from 1998. We have this one of my favorites of the night. We have Murray's Suzuki single stitch 80s t-shirt size large. We got the Snowshoe Fire Oregon 1994. I don't know if it was a tourist tee. That'd be sort of morbid. We got some vintage fishing t-shirt, novelty tee, a lot of novelty tees. We've got the best banger of all, these two, Cal and Loretta, we'll call them. We got the Chevy Racing vintage t-shirt. Probably, I think it's like a 98 tee from 1998. We got probably a women's Hollowback Harley t-shirt from Daytona. We got this Modern Mountain tee. We got a bunch of Pepsi t-shirts, just incredible amounts. Oh, we have that Sam's Club tee, vintage old school Sam's Club. We've got the big text on the Oneida. We've got, let's see what else we got here. Let's show a few more here. We got this t-shirt. I still don't exactly know. I assume Coca-Cola. Yeah, then we just have we have some Nike. Bunch of Pepsi t-shirts. Dr. Pepper. We got some Diet Pepsi ringers. All right, see you, Rob. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a lot of fun. But anyway, that's about it. I mean, I literally have a million of these Pepsi t-shirts and all kinds of different other brands. But pretty good overall. Glad that we got that last bag to get at least one really, really cool single t-shirt right here. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I enjoyed your company. Hope you enjoyed mine and the rest. We will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. And hopefully with a bunch more bags and a bunch more fire. Hope you guys are doing well in the fourth quarter. Go crush it. We'll see you guys later. Peace.